Hey everybody, welcome to the Good Morning from the Chicken Coop podcast. My name is Kim Johnson and I am a master mindset coach, creative strategist, and also happen to be a farmer. This is my chicken coop and I come out here every day to record a podcast, to teach distinctions, possibilities, new ways of thinking, and just bring some joy into the world. So welcome to the coop and let's start your day off in a fantastic way. Hey everybody, good afternoon from the chicken coop. So I am recording this a day early because I was inspired by the fact that my son has acquired a project and he got a little tiny Mitsubishi truck and he has started working on it. And within less than 24 hours of getting the truck, he is driving around the whole farm and I'm watching him and he's got it started and running. He's taught himself to drive a Standard, which he didn't know. And this is like one of those little mini tiny, Japanese type trucks, the Mitsubishi ones. So he's taught himself to drive a Standard so quickly. I mean, think about that. He had no clue. He didn't have any understanding of it. And all of a sudden he found this little thing. He wanted a project to work on it, to teach himself how to fix the engines and work on engines. He's obsessed with cars and engines and wants to understand them. He's worked on motorcycles over the last 2 years. He's taken apart a motorcycle and rebuilt it, the same one, like 4 times. He outgrew the project and he needed to have a better, bigger one. So I decided, okay, let's go ahead and do this for him. Let's make this happen for him. And we found this little truck. He found it. I didn't find it. He gets it. And to look at his enthusiasm and to see his enthusiasm, it really got me thinking about the fact, when was the last time I was that enthusiastic on something? Like, really, when was the last time you were that enthusiastic about something that you threw yourself in? Now, I will say I'm enthusiastic about gardening, but to just hunker down and teach yourself a whole new skill in 24 hours because you're beyond excited. It was something that I used to hear my grandmother say a lot. Well, that's for the younger crowd, that level of doing that kind of work. She'd say, that's for the younger crowd. And I always would say, why? Why are you accepting the fact that you are older and you don't want to do it? It's just silly to me. And the whole thing kind of came crashing down in my head as what an incredible lesson to just watch him as he's driving around and excited and waving and tooting the horn. I mean, this little thing, he got it running in no time at all. And it's not perfect, believe me. He has to take this whole thing apart and rework it, but he's got it running so he understands the engine a little bit more than he did. And I just thought to myself, gosh, what would happen in our life if we took something on like that, something that we didn't know, and said so enthusiastically, I have to know that. That level of vigor, that level of attention, that level of throwing yourself into something changes your chemistry in your body. It's excitement. It's, ooh, I want to know that. And I have levels of that, but I don't have it like that, and I want it like that. So I'm actually throwing down the gauntlet, and I am saying, what is that for you? I don't know. I'm going to figure it out for me. Obviously growing things is my jam, but what else? What other thing is it that I can say, oh my gosh, is there something that really made me dig in and say, I want to know that more and more and more? And I got to figure that out. I'm going to think about it. I'm making a list. So I'm just starting. What are my simple interests that I think I could grow into? If I didn't worry about the how, if I didn't worry about that part of saying, oh, well, it's going to be messy, or it's going to be too expensive, or it's going to be this or that, because he doesn't worry about any of that. He just sees it and dives in. And that's what we all have to do just to figure out the first part. Not saying you have to throw yourself into bankruptcy to do something, but you just have to let go of the angst of it and start to dive into it, and then say, okay, I'm gonna decide based on my feeling about it, and I don't have to overindulge to a crazy point. But what if I did? what if I did do something like that? How would that affect my mindset and everything else that's going on in my life? It could be pretty amazing. So start making your list, because I know I'm doing that, and I want to find out, what is that enthusiastic thing from this little tiny truck that arrived here, and we're going to watch this thing blossom. And I can't wait to see what he does with it. It's so exciting just to know he's that enthusiastic and to see what he does with it. And now I want that. He's given me the fever. So I hope you guys start making a list, because I know I'm off to do it. And I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.